Hey y'all, this is your girl Mika, Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance, here live to do your all signs reading for the week of August 23rd to August 30th, 2026. Keep in mind though that time is fluid in tarot. So these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Also in these readings, the roles could be reversed, so please only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. In today's video, we're going to be using tarot cards to share with you the messages you need to hear. Keep in mind, because we are going from Aries to Pisces, that you check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, as there could be messages in any of those natal chart placements just for you. If you don't know what your natal chart placements are, there is a link down in the description box below where you can visit a particular website by putting in your date of birth and location of your birth, and it will provide you a full natal chart report for absolutely free. That's right, absolutely free. So if that's something you're interested into looking into, I did drop it into the live chat right there. So be sure you check it out. And if you are like these beautiful souls trickling on in, watching live on this beautiful Sunday afternoon, don't hesitate to say hello. I love to interact with everybody, truly. It's what keeps me going. It's what makes me go live, knowing that I'm able to reach, connect, and have discussions with all of you on these live streams. And speaking of people on the live, big shout out to George. What up? Representing for Team Leo. Hey, George. We got Daisy in the building. Hey, Daisy. We got Queen Star Libra. Hey, girly. How you doing? We got Female Pisces. Hello, hello. Yvonne. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. And I'm sure the rest of you guys that are watching this live stream or recording are also here in the background as well. Before we get started, just a little bit of announcement to everyone that we have recently dropped an exclusive all signs reading for all of the members of the channel. So if you are a member and you didn't get a chance to check out that beautiful reading, which was a predictive reading for the rest of 2026 on what you can expect, your next major life change, please check it out, members. And if you're not a member of the channel, no worries, you can still go ahead and join today to be able to check out that reading. It was really nice. And that live stream ended up being 4 hours long, because not only did we talk about the major life changes, we also discussed a lot of questions about dating and relationships. So for all of you people that wanted some good, wholesome advice, for some of you, my members, you guys asked some personal questions. I revealed all of that and more on that video. So members, don't miss out. Make sure that you go ahead and check out that all signs reading, because your girl put in some work. I was on that thing for 4 hours, y'all. I was like, wait a second, it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm over here still talking. But I think it really helped a lot of people. I know particularly one of my members was so moved and so, she felt so supported with what she was going through, and she ended up sending me a gift, which I thought was very sweet. So big shout out to Cassandra. Thank you, Cassandra, so much for the love and support and all that you do for the channel. And all of you people who are interested in sending gifts, there's a link down in the description box below if you're interested on how you can send a gift, whether it be tarot cards, gift cards. She sent me some bracelets, whatever, if that's something you want to do, or just by saying hello. It's a gift to me. It just lets me know you're here, you're interacting, you're enjoying the content, or leaving a comment below. And don't forget, all the people that are new here, I do offer personal readings. So anybody that would like for me to connect with you on an intimate level where we can look at your unique situation, please visit my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. As we venture through this all signs reading, it is collective, meaning, once again, it can be for anybody with those placements in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. So keep that in mind, that because these are collective readings, it may or may not resonate with your story right now in this moment. It could be something you went through recently or will be experiencing. And if you don't resonate, it's just not for you. But that's why booking a personal is so important. And the cool thing about my sessions is, just like I did a few minutes ago, I had a personal reading session this morning with an amazing, amazing client. We went over time a little bit because we were diving deep on some stuff. So do expect me to go above and beyond in these personal sessions. I always do. And anybody who has booked a personal reading knows that you may ask 1 or 2 or 3 questions, or get that video call where you can ask as many questions as you want and find out that I'm like diving deep on a bunch of stuff. Something you don't see from other readers. So thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being here. And thank you for hitting the like button if you enjoy anything you hear in today's reading. Without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get started. First, we're going to start with Aries. Do we have any Aries here? Again, we're doing money, career, and love. Hey, Ray, how you doing? So we're going to start with love and then go into money and career. All right, y'all, I've already blessed the deck. This deck, in fact, was a donation from a viewer, so thank you so much. I got quite a bit of decks from viewers. Another viewer sent me the Crow Tarot deck. I got to pop it open and get to it eventually. For those that are curious, as a tarot reader, I like to just kind of like bless my deck, sage it, Palo Santo, sit with it, connect with the cards just a little bit before I actually use it on a live stream. So to that beautiful soul who did donate some cards to me, just be patient with me. I will get it on a live eventually. All right, I will get it on a live eventually. All right, here we go, Aries. Let's do this. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What can Aries expect in their love life for the week of August 23rd through August 30th, 2026? We have the Queen of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Four of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Fool in the reverse and the Tower. Someone that you know very well, Aries, wants to extend a love offer to you. They want to let you know how much they really do love you, care about you, and have deep emotions that they can't deny, even if they tried. So much so, it's been stressing them out. They can't help how they feel. They're a little nervous because they don't want to be rejected. They don't want to see you say no. They don't want this relationship to end. But when you're dealing with someone like this, who in fact is a player, I can see how it's very hard to trust individuals like this. So for a lot of you, Aries, you have no plans whatsoever to let this person come back, even if they miss you desperately. It's not fair to give access to someone who just mishandles you, That's what you would say. Why should I, Mika? You know what I'm noticing about this person? Walking away totally is something that they don't want to live with because they know your worth and your value. But yet, they also don't want to give up the ability to have options, the ability to be able to see what else is out there. Love, emotion for you is real. It is. You may not realize it, but it is. I can tell this person could see themselves building a life with you, settling down with you. For some of you, you could have been married to this person or lived with them. But if you were to be honest, you would say, I don't even know why I wasted my time with this person to begin with, Mika. So why the hell would I let them come back? But what is this person's intentions moving forward then with Aries? They're going to wait. They're going to wait until it's the right time to extend a new passionate beginning. Because remember, the emotional state is going to get the best of them. They just want to make sure that you're cool, that you're at peace, that you're not going to give them a hard time. But I don't think they are able to see it clearly for what it is, that you have checked out and that you're done. I'm also getting for some of you Aries with this Two of Swords, you could be thinking about starting a relationship with someone else or moving on and dating other people. Tell me a little bit about that, Spirit, this week. Yeah, a lot of you guys actually are entertaining someone else. But I feel like whoever this third party is that you're entertaining, it feels almost like you're not trying to take it too seriously with the Queen of Wands in reverse. It feels like you're just entertaining it to kind of see where it goes this week. But you definitely are dropping the idea of giving your ex or this other person, whatever they are, situationship or what have you, the time of day. It's over with. You're not interested in that. So good for you, Aries. I think you made the right choice because I'm definitely getting player vibes from this person that's talking about they love you. They could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And we also have Aries here. So keep that in mind. That could be the new or the past person. They can have that predominantly in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign of their natal chart. All right. That's what I have for love. Let's look at your money and career for this week. Hey, Cassandra. I just was bragging on you, Cassandra, how amazing you are. Thank you for the gift. So Spirit, tell me about Aries money and career for the week of August 23rd through August 30th. All right, we have the King of Swords in the reverse and the Strength in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. You have a lot going on in your energy this week when it comes to your career. I'm getting a lot of you guys are trying to establish more security, stability, or could be jump starting some type of idea like in your mind of what you want to invest in or create. Some of you guys are thinking about a new job. Like you got your mind is on this idea. I'm thinking about something. I'm thinking about doing this. I'm thinking about making money moves. But you're not confident in this decision. That's the thing. Can you tell me why? Why is Aries not confident in whatever they're thinking about? because you want to make sure you get a good return on your investment. So if you make this decision, is it going to be worth it? But if I don't do it, is it worth it? So let's see. So whatever is Aries thinking about doing in their money and career, is it going to be good? Yes, 10 of Cups. Great idea. Do it. Do it now. Yeah, 10 of Cups speaks about emotional fulfillment. So if you guys are thinking about like a new business idea, a new passionate project, or doing something like a new career, this is the green flag. Go do it. It's gonna make you feel really happy making that decision. All right. Good luck to you, Aries. Let me know if it resonates. Woohoo! Nice read. Got options. About to make some money. I ain't mad, Aries. Tauruses are next. Good morning, Rocky. How you doing? Hey, Dolly. How you doing, girl? Any Tauruses here? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. Let's do it. So Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What can Taurus expect in their love life for the week of August 23rd to August 30th, 2026? We have the 7 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles energy here underneath the deck. We have the Page of Wands in the reverse and the King of Swords in the reverse with the 5 of Cups in the reverse. During this week, Taurus, you have a lot of different things that you're trying to accomplish. And I'm getting this is not necessarily, your focus is not necessarily love, but do expect someone coming into your energy that really wants to build and establish a relationship with you. It feels like someone new, where you guys maybe are at the talking phase, getting to know each other phase. And it's like, okay, I'll entertain it, Mika, but I got other stuff going on right now. What's going on with you, Taurus? The reason why I say what's going on with you, Taurus, because this person is serious about you. They're not playing about you. They really want to build a stable, committed relationship. They said, you're not going anywhere. I'm not going to self-sabotage this opportunity. So if I got to be patient with you, Taurus, that's what we're doing then. If I got to let you just have your space to handle X, Y, and Z this week, I'm going to step back because I don't want to lose you. I can tell this is someone that has a little bit of desire to want to establish a meaningful relationship with you, but you have to be open to it. And I can tell this week you're trying your best. But you have one foot in and one foot out. And it has a lot to do with, do I really want a relationship? Because I'm good being single, Mika. Let's be clear. But I don't mind. I mean, I can talk to him. That's the vibe you're in. It's like, I'll entertain it, but I'm not going to set my expectations too high. But deep down, what you're seeking is validation. You need to see that this person is really about that life, that they're actually going to do and say and be all the things that they're selling. I really do feel like you do like them too. But if this person does anything to hurt you, I can see you cut it off very quickly. So let's see what their intentions are. What is this person's intentions? The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and the Strength in reverse. Nervous. They're trying not to screw it up because they're nervous that you're going to disconnect from them or this relationship will not go well for them. So they need that validation as well. Yeah, but they'll be patient as possible with the Ace of Wands in reverse and the High Priestess. So if you need space, we'll give you that space. But I don't think this is someone that is going to feel too good if they feel like you're pushing them further and further away. So the best advice I would say is entertain it, see how you feel, Taurus, but don't be scared and don't run thinking this person is playing games because they're not. All right. They could be a fellow earth sign such as yourself. They can be a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. I'm also getting quite a bit of air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I also got Leo and Sagittarius. Let me know if it resonates. Let's look at your money and career now. Hey, Lisa. Mama Lisa. So what about Taurus's money and career, Spirit, for the week of August 23rd through August 30th, 2026? What can they expect in their money and career? We got the Fool. And we have the Two of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Ten of Cups and the Seven of Swords. I'm getting some of you guys are going to be starting to do something new, something like you've never done before. It's something that you may have been thinking about doing. Like this could be like a certain approach to your job, your career, or starting a new business for some of you. So instead of thinking about it, you're going to put it into action. And it's going to feel pretty good. I think it's going to make you feel pretty happy that you chose this path. Because what it's doing, in fact, I think it's making you kind of become more confident in your ability to not be scared to be alone. Like it's almost like giving you that reassurance that I can make it on my own, do things on my own. I don't got to depend on nobody. I'm good. And that's why I feel like your love life has not been a big priority because you've been focused on this thing, whatever that is. So yeah, with the Lovers in the reverse, right now, commitment is not really a big thing for you right now. But yeah, I think you're focusing more on this. And that's okay, you know, especially since it's something new that you seem to be pretty excited about. But that's what I have for you, Tauruses. Let me know if it resonates. We got Geminis next. Mama Lisa wants to remind everyone, don't forget to support your girl, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and also take the messages as they resonate because we all know here with tarot, the roles could definitely be reversed and time is fluid. So these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Geminis, let's do this. Heyo, hello, hello. Jessie's here. Hey, girl. All right, Geminis. We'll start off with love and then go to money and career. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What can Gemini expect in their love life for the week of August 23rd to August 30th, 2026. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Hangman in the reverse, the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Be careful with habitual time wasters, because you got someone in your energy who definitely is not trying to prioritize you or this relationship. They're too busy trying to handle other things. They're very busy. But those Geminis watching who resonate with this reading, you may question and wonder, what's going on with this person? Why are they even here wasting my time? Well, this is someone who is struggling to maintain things on their own. So they're looking to you for refuge, stability, opportunity. This feels like someone you're familiar with, by the way, Gemini. This doesn't feel like someone new. Because what you may have realized is that they always have excuses as to why they can't step their game up. They may leave, come back. But I feel like last time you guys spoke, you left this fool out in the cold. And they're like, wait a second. I can't be out here without Gemini. Because Gemini brought me a lot of sense of security and stability in my life. And I would definitely be missing out if I were to let this relationship go. So hold on now. Wait a second. Where you going? Hold it. I think I made a mistake. Wait, don't go. I don't think you're hearing this person. I think you feel like, why are you talking to yourself? Why are you talking to yourself? Why are you even trying to talk to me? Well, they need something. A place to stay, money, security. I can tell there's not a lot of emotion associated with this person. It's almost like they kind of look at you as a resource. And that's the problem you had. You definitely felt like they were using you, maybe taking advantage of you. And on top of that, may have even found out that this person had a third party. So that even more like put a dagger to your heart. You still love this person, Gemini, as much as y'all be like, nah, I don't. Yes, you do. You just don't like how they make you feel. So this feels like a logic over heart. I'm thinking about what they can do versus how I truly feel situation. Because you definitely have a very toxic attachment to this raggedy relationship. You know it was raggedy. You know it was raggedy. Come on now. Y'all know. And it wasn't because of you. It was because this person wasn't stepping their game up. So what is this person's intentions ultimately with Gemini here? Codependency, loneliness. I need you to make me feel loved. I may need you to make me feel important. I need, and I need this, and I need that. But I don't know if Gemini wants me back. So we'll see. I'll string this puppy along and milk Gemini as much as I can. And hopefully I can finesse Gemini and then, you know, go about my business when I feel like it. Sound familiar? Any advice for Gemini with this foolery? Go with what you know with the Page of Swords. I think you have to really look at the situation for what it is, looking at the facts, seeing it for what it is. And a lot of you guys may want to consider a new opportunity coming your way. For some of you guys, you may have met this new person or will be meeting them soon. So Spirit has encouraged you to talk to new people. This new person coming towards you could be a Page of Wands. It feels like a new person. You guys are, you know, just having, you know, fun, flirty, casual conversation, things like that. Don't be scared of new love is the message. But I do see that on the horizon at some point. As soon as you're able to cut the cord, disconnect, and move on from this. Some of you guys, it will be this week. Others of you will be in the near future. But be careful with this Page of Wands, though. Because I feel like this person knows they want you. But Page of Wands can also be someone who is a little bit of a fun time instead of a long time. So just be careful. But at least it'll kind of break you away from this cycle. Your past person could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We also have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and a little bit of water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Let me know if it resonates. Let's look at your money and career now, Gemini. A lot to consider this week in your love life. I could just tell Gemini, you just sitting there just like, it is what it is. I don't feel like you're eager to get into that next relationship anyway, but it's coming. Money and career for my Geminis. We got the Fool in the reverse. We got the Nine of Cups in reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Six of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Going with what you know. You know, I think this is a message about not necessarily wanting to change the way things are going now. You seem to be on cruise control. But you know what you're doing is probably not working. You just don't want to change it. What does that mean? You don't want to change that job. You don't want to change that the way or the system that you're doing your business. If you have your own business, you just want to do what you have been doing because it's familiar. But let's be honest, it's not working. It may be affecting your productivity, your finances, whatever it is stressing you out to end this cycle and do something else. Fear of change. And so Spirit is saying, open up to it. I think you know what I'm talking about. If this is your reading, you've been thinking about leaving that job or doing something different. And you're like, do I got to do all that? I don't want to do it. I got a budget. I don't want to do it. You know, all that stuff. So yeah, that's what we got, Gemini. Cancers are next. Change is definitely hard. Change is hard. Jack Mack says, yup. I'm assuming for the Gemini reading. Thank you so much for the feedback. Cancer. Hey, Christy. Christy says, Mika, so glad I'm catching your Cancer reading live. Love and light. Thank you for your insight. You're very welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Hey, Cassandra. How you doing, girlie? Y'all didn't tell me my hair's sticking up. I'm looking crazy on camera. Shame on y'all. trying to be cute or whatever for y'all. Y'all having me looking wild. Are y'all that friend? If your friend has a booger on their nose or something, you don't tell them. Y'all got to tell me if I'm looking crazy now. All right, Cancers, let's do it. Joe says, you are very good looking. Well, thank you so much, Joe. I appreciate that. You made me smile today. And then I think Ray earlier was talking about, what you say, Ray? Ray says, host, can you please tell me why my heart always is happy when I see you? I don't know, Ray. I don't know. I'm happy to see you too, Ray. I'm happy to see you, Joe. I'm happy to see you, Ray. Mwah. Much love. All right, come on, Cancers. Let's get into it. Thank you, fellas. I appreciate the love. Thank you. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What can Cancer expect in their love life for the week of August 23rd through August 30th, 2026? We have the Two of Wands, the Ace of Swords in the reverse, the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, Ten of Cups in the reverse, the Nine of Swords in the reverse, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Someone has a very important decision to make. But it feels like they're struggling making this decision because they're pissed off at you, Cancer. This is someone that's very angry and bitter. It's something you've done that has really triggered this fool, and they are pissed. Deep down, they feel like a failure. Like their attempt to establish a relationship or whatever they want to call it was a failure with the Ten of Cups in the reverse to the Nine of Swords in reverse. They're pissed. So this Two of Wands speaks of paths. Do I entertain Cancer? Or do I talk to these other hoes? They don't know. It's a risk. Worth trying. So this week you may get some type of message, call, text, something, just to kind of test you. It feels like, let's just see what Cancer gonna say. Let's just see. Whatever they're doing to try to test you out, it confuses you with the Ace of Swords in reverse. You're like, what? Like, what do they want? So I feel like there's been some distance between you two, or some time has passed between the time period you and this person have been communicating of some type of way. Tell me a little bit about why Cancer is so confused. Because you're over it. Like, you've done this before. This is not your first rodeo. So why would you entertain this? And why is this person even talking to me, Mika? Like, what do they want? Well, let's find out. What does this person want with Cancer? What is their intentions? So this is their way of an apology. This is their way of trying to show that they're being generous. Queen of Pentacles, the Tower in the reverse. I'm trying to save the relationship. So hello, Cancer. Answer the phone. Entertain me. Say something. Well, I'm going to be honest. They're going to be even more upset. They're going to be even more upset because you're going to reject them, or you're not going to give them the type of response that they were looking for. With the Three of Swords in reverse or the Temperance in reverse, they're like, by now, Cancer should have been chasing me. By now, Cancers should have been trying to let me come back. By now, Cancer should be cancering, you know, like lovey-dovey and stuff. Why are you giving me the cold shoulder? What's wrong with you, Cancer? So they mad. They pissed. Sound like a personal problem to me. I'm just saying. And to add injury to the situation, I think this person has someone else in the background while they're doing this, communicating with you. Right. I know. With Two of Wands right here, I feel like this person has someone else in the background while they're trying to reach out, reconcile, save, do whatever with you. Can you tell me what the hell is going on? I'm sorry, Cancer, to cuss, but what the hell is this? We got the Two of Swords in the reverse, and we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. They just want you to unblock them or let them come back. Like, I'm getting they also may have had some issues with third party as well. So this is almost like, well, let me just see what Cancer's up to. Yeah, with the Hierophant to the Knight of Swords. Now they want a relationship or something, or they want to see where this thing can go. But I think this is someone who's ruined their reputation with you. Is that what it is? Yeah. This person really has a way with their words, and they know how to play with your emotions and be a bit of an emotional manipulator. And so this is someone who may have taken your kind, empathetic, loving nature and use it against you, instead of embracing all of that beautiful energy and saying, I appreciate that, Cancer. Thank you. I love you. It was like, oh, okay, so you the lovey-dovey type. Oh, shoot. Let me play with it for a little bit. You know, all that. Like, come on. Nobody got time for that. Whoo, take a breath, Cancer. This person could be a Libra, a Sagittarius, an Aquarius, a Scorpio, a Pisces, a lot of air here. Chariot, that's Cancer. So a Cancer could have done this to you as well. All right. Let me know if it resonates. Cassandra says, on point, Mika. You on fire today. Ha ha! Thank you, girl. I'm glad it resonates. Mary says, I love your readings, Mika. Always accurate. Thank you, boo. Thank you, Cancers, for the love. You guys are so sweet. My lovey-doveys. The only sign that was like, thank you, Mika. We love you, Mika. Like everybody else, forget y'all. Y'all didn't say nothing. Love you, Cancers. Forget everybody else. It's us against everybody else. I'm just saying. Nobody said nothing earlier. Okay, there go my other girl, Mika. She says, you're on point, Mika. Clarification. Nice. All right, let's look at your money and career. I'm just playing. I love all y'all. Y'all know that. Being my sarcastic Aquarius self, just go with it. Here we go. So Spirit, what can you tell me about Cancer's money and career? for the week of August 23rd through August 30th. What can they expect in their money and career? We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse, the Queen of Cups underneath the deck, Hermit, and Temperance. I feel like you're spending a lot of time alone this week to really kind of work through like how to get to your passion. It's something about a special passionate project that you're just holding on to in your mind. And you're like, I really want to go towards this. I really want to do this. I'm passionate about it. This could be a job, or this could be for some of you like something that you've been thinking about going toward and doing. But it feels like this week you're coming up with the master plan, you know, like mastermind, and really trying to get to the place of clarity, just like a hermit. And with Temperance, you're being very patient with yourself and patient with the process. And to be honest with you, Cancer, that's a good thing. It feels like you're just outweighing the pros and the cons and the good, the bad, the ugly. You know, it's like, and it's good. It's good. I think that's a great thing. As an air sign, I approve that. All right. So let me know, Cancer, if it resonates. I see Michelle says, I love your readings because you keep it real. No fluff. You right. Keep it 100, girl. She says, you're not trying to feed into or romanticize a person or a situation. You speak truth. And that's how you help the collective heal. Amen, amen, amen. I'm glad we see each other. And that's the real. One thing I'll say is this. Tarot and what I do on this channel is about uplifting the collective. Change is not easy. But if you want to take your life to the next level, hear me, collective, you got to move different. You got to think different. You got to maybe even change your looks. Change is hard. Change is uncomfortable. Change sucks. You maybe got to let people go. Them broke, busted into move, Satan. Because I'm trying to move to the direction that's going to best serve me. That's going to provide the type of life I deserve. I need this for me. And if I got to let go of the very person that I love that doesn't love me back, so be it. If I got to walk away from this man who keeps abusing me, this woman who keeps financially taking advantage of me, then so be it. Because I am determined to become the best version of myself before I leave this thing called Earth. By any means. Mama, brother, sister, cousin, boyfriend, girlfriend, y'all can get it. Block and delete in 2026. You feel me? It is what it is. And I say it in a sarcastic tone, but the facts are the facts. The only thing we can control is ourselves. And if we feel like our life is out of control, we got to look within. And my role is to give you the facts. I'm here to say, this is what I'm noticing about you. And even if it's not your reading, it's still a lesson in that. To beware of what people are capable of. So you can get to the better place that you've been really praying to get to. Change is hard. Healing is so uncomfortable. But it is very necessary. Because how many of us wasted valuable years? Valuable, and I'm saying valuable 5, 10, 15, 25, 30 years with someone who didn't appreciate you and what you were providing them. But you always had the power to walk away. You just didn't want to. I don't want to, because I want to make this person love me. I want to hold on to this raggedy relationship because I've already introduced this person to my family and everybody. I told him we were going to get married, but I found out that he was broke, busted, and disgusted, or toxic, or abusive. But no, I'm determined to go against God, go against my intuition, and force myself to be in this raggedy relationship to keep up with the fantasy. Woo. It's delusional. It's delusional. You're being delusional because the facts are the facts. And I'm yelling because, I'm trying to get my point across. So, just go with it. Not yelling at y'all, just yelling at myself. If you are in a place in your life, and this is a true exercise, and you look at your life today and you feel broken, sad, lonely, hurt, neglected, confused, you need to go to God. You need to go to God so you can find yourself. Now, God, to me, and I said this on the channel, God to me is accepting the Lord Jesus Christ as my Savior and my compass to my moral code. And the Bible is the testament in writing of how I should be conducting myself accordingly to live an abundant life. For me, I don't know about y'all now. Y'all heathens are watching this. But whatever that calling is to you, because I got all kind of walks of life that watch me, go to God. And make the appropriate movements and adjustments to clear your energy and space, to make space for the right people to come in. Like-minded folk, not people who are not moving with the same intention, the same integrity, the same values, we ain't equally yoked. Get away from me, Satan. Be gone. You know what I'm saying? Be gone. Heisman on that hoe. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that's kind of wild that I'm using it in both, Sorry to cuss. God forgive me. Aries moon, sorry. Your life will not get better until you choose to do something about it. And many of you guys are watching this reading or this message right now. You have hit subscribe to this channel. If you haven't hit subscribe, go ahead and hit it now. Just go and do it. You family now, go ahead and hit subscribe. You hit subscribe because God has guided you here to see the truth of the very parts of yourself that you need to change in order to find true love and peace. And if it requires you to be single for a season until you get it all worked out and figured out, ain't nothing wrong with that. But you got to do the work. You got to clear your energy. You have to live by moral code. Close your legs, ladies. Zip up your zipper, fellas. Put down the drinking, put down the drugging. Get your life together. Sit your ass down. Here I go. Sorry. Sit it down. You're doing too much. Sit down and get right. Get it right, get it tight. Because you're going to continue to repeat the same cycles and go through the same raggedy relationships and experiences if you don't do the work. Not them. If you don't do the work, if you don't work on yourself and get right with God and get right with yourself, everything is going to fail. Everything's going to fail. You're going to be like, what? Because you want to move on your own agenda. You want to be drinking. You want to be drugging. You want to be sexing. You want to be rolling. You want to do this and that. Sit down and get right. Get it tight. You know what I'm saying? And you may have to be alone. And when you're alone with yourself, with your thoughts, that's a scary place to be. But that's the place we got to get to see the truth on who we need to become. Why is my life like this? Because I've created a life like this. I got to take accountability because I chose to move this way. I chose to not listen to my intuition, aka God, and pay attention to what I was divinely orchestrated to do because I wanted to do what I wanted to do. And everything you want to do that's not according to the Lord, you are going to fail. And that's the karmic lesson. And until you decide to move different, think different, carry yourself different, bring joy into your soul, into your life, peace into your heart, you're going to keep failing. And you're going to go down darker and darker. This is why people who are narcissists, psychopaths, sociopaths, toxic relationships, people that are addicts, they spiral because they're choosing to step further and further away from God. And you'll notice people who have a good relationship with God also have a deep relationship with loving themselves. And they would not dare let anybody get in the way of their relationship with themselves or God. If I got to cut you off tomorrow, goodbye. Goodbye, Satan. Goodbye, demon. Goodbye. You're not going to try to manipulate me. You're not going to try to bring me down. You're not going to try to change me. You're not going to try to conform me to be something that is pulling me further away from what God has orchestrated my life to become, because you are depressed. You haven't worked on yourself. You got demons. That's yours. That's yours. Get back. That's not mine. That's not mine. Stop. Get back. I am not God. I am not your therapist. I am not your mama. Goodbye. Go figure it out. You grown. Get with it or what? Get lost. Purse. Love and light. And I'm being dramatic because that's the level that we got to get to. Cut it. Instant. There's no explaining. I done told you one time that if you raise your voice at me again, that will be the last time we ever talk. And let them raise their voice again. Okay. Purse or wallet, fellas. Because I told you, and you still crossed the boundary of disrespect. And that yelling turns into control. And that control turns into mental abuse. That mental abuse turns into a push. That push turns into a slap. The slap turns into Street Fighter. And then Mika ends up on an episode of Snap. Hello? So we got to get to when you raise your voice right there. We stopping it right there. And calm. The next time you raise your voice at me, that'll be the last time that we speak. Because I don't yell at you. I don't cuss at you. So I would just appreciate if you do the same. I really enjoy being with you, but I need respect because I give you respect. I appreciate that. That's it. I'm not. Now, Connor, I told you not to yell at me. What's wrong with you? Oh my God, stop yelling at me. Girl, no. No, ma'am. Why are we crying? Why are we yelling? Why are we cussing? Or you talking about, I know good and damn well you ain't yelling at me. No. You simply get your purse and walk out. Block. And go on to the next. Because there's plenty of opportunity in the world to be settling for trash. You showed me your trash, so I'm going to leave you to the streets to be with the trash. Because I know you're not going to just dog me out and play in my face and play with me. That's an example, but y'all get where I'm going to. People treat you as good or as bad as you let them. A complete stranger will treat you as good or as bad as you let them. That's behavior intervention that all the psychologists, all the behavior experts will tell you. If you reinforce negative behavior, then you give the narcissist, the toxic person, all the people to continue to dog you out, and you bring your energy down and you end up getting further and further and further away from yourself and from God. And that is something that I really want all of you to know as to why I do what I do. And shameless plug, why y'all need to go ahead and book a reading at my website, MEKA'S.com. Link down in the description box below. You can also see it in the pinned comment. Nah, I'm just playing. But seriously, if you feel like you need that support, that guidance, or that one-on-one session, I'm here for you, for real. Because a lot of us are broken. A lot of us are lost. A lot of us need that support and that guidance. And that's why I'm here. I'm not a witch. I'm not trying to do hoodoo, voodoo, all that stuff. Y'all be trying, all the little trolls be trying to come on and say. I've been blessed to have good discernment. And I'm also a testimony of someone who's been through a very traumatic life. And I've rose and grown and evolved from that to be able to be the teacher, to try to save others. And that's my gift to the world. And that's what makes me come on here just about every single day to give you these messages. So thank you for listening to my TED Talk. We're going to continue the reading. I love you guys too. Thank you for being here and thank you for the kind words. And I really hope that helps someone that listened to this TED Talk today really get better perspective as to how you can just really self-reflect and think about your own experiences and your own life and how can you make it move? How you can be that mover and shaker to get your life to the next level, you know? Yeah, I really am divine, right? Judy says, gone, you are divine. I am. Real stuff here. Yes, amen, amen. All right, we're doing Leos now. Much love to all of you. And thank you all for being here. Please don't forget to subscribe. It's such an important step. It's where you can energetically donate to the channel and also just donate to me to say thank you. Thank you for all you do, Mika, to support and help me through whatever you're going through, or just be entertained, have, you know, a podcast or something to listen to while you clean or cook or take your kids to school or whatever y'all do. So thank you so much. Here we go, Leos. God bless you too, Judy. Thank you. Thank you. I try not to talk about God and Jesus because I got so many viewers and this is not a Christian channel. But if you really listen to me closely, you'll notice that I'll reference a lot of different things that come from the word because that is what I believe and that's what I want people to get to. So yeah. All right. Leos are next. It's like referencing scriptures and lessons without saying the scripture or the source. But the real diehard Christians, they know where my heart's at. They know. Here we go, Leos. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Leos. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What can Leo expect in their love life for the week of August 23rd through August 30th, 2026? We have the Six of Wands in the reverse, the Seven of Wands in the reverse, the Two of Pentacles. Underneath the deck, we have the Three of Wands and the Knight of Cups. You got someone who's desperately trying to get your attention. They actually have been waiting to hear from you, waiting to see if you're going to show them some love, some support, something. They've been waiting. They're like, hello, Leo, where you at? Your energy to me feels like someone that is a bit guarded, just a little guarded toward this person for some reason, but you're trying your best to move on. I think that's what it is, but this is a very tempting experience also. So whoever this person is, they're very tempting for you, Leo, very tempting. I can also tell whoever this person is, they also have a lot of ego. So if they were to be honest with you, they would say they really do want to be with you, but they don't want to give you the satisfaction and know that you got it like that, that you got a hold on them. So that's why they've been kind of sitting back and be like, I hope that Leo actually does something because I don't want to look like I'm desperate or I'm a simp, you know, something like that. It's kind of crazy when people do this because they almost, in a way, self-sabotage opportunities. But they definitely want to come forward. They definitely want to come forward. Keep in mind, this is after. This is after another situation did not work out. Your person was definitely busy. There definitely was some time where you guys may have not talked. Part of it was ego as to why they have not come towards you, because they were waiting on you, but they definitely were busy entertaining something else. And whatever that something else is, it can be their career, it can be a third party, it can be their family, their friends. It seems like it doesn't really compare to the Leo experience. They're not really feeling fulfilled. In fact, they feel like they betrayed themselves, which I kind of talked about that earlier. They should have stayed, or they should have built, or they should have come forward earlier, but ego kept them apart. It's wild, y'all. It's really wild. You've come to the conclusion that this person is selfish. All they think about is themselves. No matter what you do, no matter how you show up, you feel like it's never good enough. What else do they expect of me, Mika? I've given my best effort, and they let me down. I feel like they're going to continue to let me down if I were to open up. I feel like it's going to feel one-sided, like it always has felt. What's the point? This person always makes excuses to why they can't give to me, pour into me, be there for me. Why should I? I get that. But I don't think this person has been totally honest with you about some things. And that may be parts of the puzzle that you're missing about why they haven't been able to give you their best effort. Give me some more about this person. What is their true intentions with Leo? The Fool in the reverse and the Nine of Cups. You have someone that I feel like has some type of deep-seated fear of commitment, but truly wants to still benefit by being with you. They also like feeling like they're in control of the situation. So when you started to take your power back to let this person know who you are, they didn't like that. You were supposed to chase me, Leo. You were supposed to be seeing about me. But now they feel like they're losing all that power and all that control. All the benefits, all the things. Self-sabotaged. And they intend to continue to move out of the energy of fear of commitment. Because they know they got to step their game up when it comes to you. Selfish is key. That's the key root. Ego and selfishness. And I always tell my clients, especially those who are married or in a long-term committed relationship, when I do personal readings, really consider what the reciprocal experience looks and feels like. Love is a selfless act. Not selfish, I said selfless. So that means you give a little, Leo, they give a little. You make a little sacrifice here, they make a little sacrifice there. They don't want to do the sacrifices. They don't want to do the compromise. They don't want to do that because it's too much work. And it also jeopardizes their freedom. So they just kind of like to keep it where it is. And this could have been a relationship for a lot of you, I'm getting, that has been a string along situationship, or one that is kind of stagnant for years at end because of this person's lack of commitment and investment. Be careful. I don't think this person has changed one bit. They could be a fire sign such as yourself, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They can also be an earth sign: Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I'm also getting Aquarius and Pisces. Let me know if it resonates. Doesn't have to be any of those signs. That's just the predominant energy coming through, Leo. All right, we're going to continue your reading, Leo, looking at your money and career. Let's see what you got in store for money and career for this week. Spirit, tell me a little bit about mighty, mighty Leos, money and career for the week of August 23rd through August 30th, 2026. We have the Nine of Swords, the Five of Cups. Underneath the deck, we have the Nine of Wands in the reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. A lot of you Leos are trying to navigate through something very important going on in your life, and it's been consuming you for quite some time. For a lot of you, I'm getting a divorce or a life-altering experience, whether it be like a breakup, a move. It's something that you're just trying to process or get through. And so navigating through this from a financial standpoint is affecting you. Now, if some of you guys would say, no, I'm not going through a breakup or a divorce or anything like that. I'm just getting, it's just something that you went through, like you experienced recently. And it's like, I got to figure this thing out because it's affecting me. It's some type of decision you made that you just like, why did I do that? Why did I have that marriage? Why did I have that divorce? Why did I do that investment? Or why did I, it's something you have done and you're reflecting about it like, kind of beating yourself up. So what advice do we have for Leos with this moving forward? Don't be scared to reach out to people to support you and help you. Some of you guys may want to consider getting like some type of side gig or something like that with the Three of Pentacles to kind of help you get through. Like, yeah, reach out to others. This could be like getting a third job or, having people be a bit supportive, family, friends, whatever. You don't have to feel like you have to do this alone. But I think some of you guys, Leos, don't want to have to be a burden, or maybe there's also a little shame. You don't want to talk about it, but do what you got to do. You'll be okay. All right. That's what I got for Leos. Virgos are next. Remember, these are general readings, so they're not for everyone. Just take the messages as they resonate. We got Virgos next. Any Virgos out there? Virgo. Any Virgos? For those that are just now jumping on the live, we've already done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. We're now on Virgo. All right, let's do this, Virgo. Hey, Dash of Blue, how you doing? Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What can Virgo expect in their love life for the week of August 23rd to August 30th, 2026? We have the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the King of Cups. Underneath the deck, we have the Page of Swords in the reverse and the Three of Pentacles with Temperance. I definitely can tell you have someone who's harnessing a little bit of emotion for you. They really are starting to feel you, or really feel like there's a connection going on between you and them. For some of you, this is like a new relationship or someone new or recently that you've met. If you haven't met them yet, you will meet them soon, okay? One thing I will tell you about your energy is you're open to it. With the Seven of Pentacles, I think you're gradually and steadily trying to make this work, trying to see where this thing can go. However, your person is having some racing thoughts, feeling a little bit overwhelmed because they're not being totally honest with you. I think this is someone who would like a little more from you, a little bit more cooperation, a little bit more openness. You feel lukewarm to me. And to this person, it's not giving good enough. It's making them panic a little. But they're trying to be as patient as possible. They don't want to get into like cold energy, Queen of Swords. They're trying their best not to go there with you and just cut you off or just say, I'm over this. They're really trying to be as patient as possible, but it's killing this person. Let's see, what do they need from Virgo? Let's look at that. Because it feels like they're saying it's just something's off with Virgo. I'm not feeling this, not totally feeling this. They need more clarity about where they stand. That's what I was getting. Like they feel like they need more from you. They need direction or confirmation or like, let me know you want this. You feel lukewarm. And I said that because they are not lukewarm about you. They really like you. But they're struggling with, is it worth it? Is it worth it giving my heart? Is it worth it for me to truly invest and build with Virgo? With the Lovers in the reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse, they want a committed relationship with you, but until they get that clarity, they can't go all the way. So if you have met this person, you may notice that it feels pretty good, right? The relationship feels pretty smooth. It feels pretty good. But then you may also notice over time, things get kind of weird. And you're like, what's going on? Well, they're just not getting enough from you to say to keep going. But let's see what you really got going on. Yeah, you're kind of staying to yourself. Like it's almost like you're there, but you're not there. I'm building, but I'm also looking out for myself. I'm kind of forcing myself to put myself out there, but I'm actually nervous. Why isn't Virgo giving their all? A lot of you guys are still struggling trusting your own judgment because of what you went through in your past. So even though this exciting opportunity is coming your way this week or recently, you feel a little almost like it may be too good to be true. And it's actually a good opportunity. I'm going to be honest. I don't think this person has any bad intentions. Let's look at it. What is their intentions moving forward? Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. They want to steady work on building and creating a happy relationship with you, but they don't want to sabotage a great opportunity either. So they're trying to be as patient as possible. So just keep this in mind for those of you that are meeting an amazing guy, amazing girl, and you may feel like it's too good to be true. They're being authentic. So just, open up and be open and receptive, let them know how you really feel, things like that. And Hopefully things work out. But this week is looking pretty good, at least. That's what the energy's saying. They can be an Aries, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Or they can be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Doesn't have to be any of those signs, but that's the main energy coming through. Happy birthday, Mary, by the way. All right, let's look at your money and career, Virgo. So Spirit, tell me about Virgo's money and career for the week of August 23rd to August 30th, 2026. What can they expect in their money and career? The Hangman. The Nine of Swords. Why the Nine of Swords? Okay, Queen of Wands in reverse. So underneath the deck, we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so you're just trying to make some adjustments to your finances and how you're doing some things. Again, you're like moving some things around. But you're just not sure if these decisions are going to actually work in your favor. So let's see. Will they work out in Virgo's favor? Yes. Seven of Pentacles. So it's going to grow. It's going to blossom. It's going to see, you're going to see your money grow tenfold, whatever this idea you have. I'm getting you're just a very, very particular about this idea. And you just want to make sure that you're not doing something that's going to sabotage whatever this is. So say, for example, if you're investing in a business, or say if it's your own personal finances, you're trying to move some things around, whatever, it's going to work out. So whatever you're thinking, go for it. It's going to pay off. Seven of Pentacles. All right. That's what I have for you, Virgos. Let me know. Feels like it's going to grow over time. The money is definitely going to be, you know, growing and growing and growing. Happy birthday, Nat Nat. A lot of birthdays. Nice. Next, we have Libra. Any Libras here? Libra, Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Dan, Dan. Hello, hello. Hey, Queenie. Nat Nat says the Virgo reading is accurate. It was a beautiful reading. Looking forward to it. I'm excited for you, Virgos. Yay. All right, Libras, let's see what we got today. Hey, Brenda, how you doing? Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What can Libra expect in their love life for the week of August 23rd through August 30th, 2026? Ten of Swords. The Hierophant. The Eight of Cups in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Emperor, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands in the reverse. So Libra, you have someone who definitely is missing you. They can't stop thinking about you. But why do I feel like there is a particular standard that you want to move in when it comes to your relationships? You don't want to settle. And this person that's coming back into your life, Libra, is someone that may have not been able to give you that higher level of commitment you were seeking, so you refuse to settle. What this person has realized, and it may have taken them a long time to figure this out, that's what I'm thinking, is that you're the total package. You're showing up as an empress, no matter the gender, male or female. You're kind, loving, supportive. You would do anything for this person. You would make their world feel so lovely. But the only thing you wanted was true commitment. This person knows that they missed out on a good thing the day that they've decided to go down a different path. The guilt has been eating them alive because they know they can't get that same experience elsewhere. And that's what's making them come back. They don't have a lot of confidence because I feel like there have been attempts where they've tried to come back and you have rejected. For some of you, this person could have even put you in a third party, which is why it made it even harder for them to decide if they wanted to be with you or with said third party. Make no mistake, you truly are an empress in their eyes, the perfect person, the one that they could see settling down with, but they just thought they had more time. They thought they had more time to do what they do, have fun with whoever they want to have fun with. And consider maybe settling down at some point, but now that you're gone, oh boy, it's backfiring. It feels like a reap what you sow situation. And I think you know, because of the history you had with this person, that only in due time history will repeat itself if you let them back. You have enough evidence as the King of Swords to know better. And it feels like your decision has been made. The love, the compassion, the desire you once shared with this person is now gone. And I think you're focusing on other things, Libra. Not one-sided relationships. Because that's how you feel this person was treating you. Like you were to just be there, take care of them while they go and run around and do whatever they want to do. It kind of made you angry once you found out the truth. What is this person's intentions moving forward? Because I do feel like there's a lot of guilt and regret and all that and stuff. But I can also tell this person is keeping all their emotions, their thoughts, and their feelings close to their chest because they know that they probably ruined their chances with you. They don't want to believe that they have. So I can see some of them eventually having their emotions go all the way to the top and they explode and they say, screw it. I'm going to just reach out to Libra. And I feel like it's going to be this week or sometime soon. And they're going to only be kind of like betrayed with the Ten of Swords when they're met with rejection by you. Yeah, because by then they know that they absolutely love you. But time is up. Time is up. This person could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. or an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. A lot of water, a lot of air. Doesn't have to be, but that's the main energy coming through in the reading. And I also have Taurus. Let me know if it resonates, Libra. We're going to now look at your money and career. Brenda says, yeah, was a Gemini. Aniko says, wow, this tells me I have to have my own heap of confidence. And I do have it. That's great. I'm glad that you guys, Libras, are choosing yourself. I know sometimes these situations are a bit confusing, but you worked through the confusion and chose to move on to bigger and better things. And that's a good thing. Money and career, though, for Libra, what can they expect this week? 3 of Pentacles. Nice. And the King of Swords. Underneath the deck, we have the Moon and the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. I can tell this week you're kind of like expecting more out of people, family, friends, or romantic interests to kind of invest in you. You know, the days are gone where you feel like you need to keep doing for other people as much. And I think you're leaning more toward to what can people do for me. So this is like investing money. This could be your career, people you work with. You just want to see other people make the effort or make the investment. And I think that's fair. I think that's absolutely fair. And you deserve that. Thank you, Star, for the jewels. And you're going to notice that you're going to feel better. Because I think you're getting tired of always doing for other people and then looking up and be like, okay, well, what about me? And you're going to see that it's okay to delegate, or it's okay to expect people to do things for you instead of always having to do things for other people. So I love that. That's a great thing. All right. That's what I have for Libras with your money and career. Stepping back and let other people do the work while you sit back and be like, ah, thank you. That works. Scorpios are next. Dan says 100%. Awesome. Don't forget, guys, to like the video, show your girls some love and support, especially if you're new here. Don't forget to subscribe. It's a very important step, and it's a great way to support the channel. So thank you all so much for being here, hitting the likes, and subscribing. Dan says, thank you. It was super accurate. Nice. Scorpios are up. The ambassador is here. Scorpios, where you at? Jamaica's here. Hey, girl. Mella's in the building. She's a Scorpio Venus. Brenda says she agrees about the Libra reading. Nice. Alexis is here. Hey, girl. All right. Let's see what we got, Scorpio. As y'all know, I'm a Scorpio rising. I always enjoy channeling the scorpionic energy. Let's see. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What can Scorpio expect in their love life for the week of August 23rd to August 30th, 2026, Spirit? 8 of Pentacles. Strength. The 6 of Cups. Underneath the deck, we have the 10 of Cups in the reverse, the 9 of Swords in reverse, and the 6 of Swords in the reverse. You're definitely going to be tempted by somebody that really wants to work on building and maintaining a stable relationship with you. Now, the reason why I say tempted is because some of you guys may not necessarily want a relationship, But this person is determined to establish and build and create a relationship. Yeah, because they feel like you are their soulmate. They feel like they've known you before, or instantly feel like, yeah, like we're meant to be. For a lot of you, this could be a past person. For others, it can be someone new or you just instantly connect really well with them. If it's a past person, they definitely are missing the good times, missing your love. And they want to talk about reconnecting with you. So they're going to come and reach out to you out of nowhere. Because according to them, they had such a great experience with you. Like everything about you was perfect, according to them. Like it was amazing. Your family to them. But remember, I said it's tempting to you. But I don't think you're going to bite. I don't think you're going to take the bait. Because a lot of you guys are not really looking for love. What is this Strength card here? 7 of Pentacles and the Page. And you're kind of working on yourself, working on your life, working on things that you want to accomplish for yourself. You're not necessarily interested in reliving or revisiting the past. Some of you could be casually talking to new people. But while this person is so stuck on how much the experience between you two in the past was so amazing, you would not say your experience was the same. It was not the same. It was hell. And you're almost holding a grudge. But I wouldn't really say it's a grudge. It's more so you're holding on to the truth. You know what this person's capable of, and you're not going to be looking like boo-boo the fool going back to the pain. That's what you're saying. I did not have a good experience. This person plays too many head games, mind games. You know, they're very, very toxic. I would not dare go back and revisit somebody from my past who doesn't make me feel good. But they're tempting though. Let's see, why are they so tempting for you? Because it's hard to move on from it. I think a lot of you guys have found this past relationship has been one of the hardest relationships to let go energetically. In the 3D, y'all may have let this go a long time ago, but energetically, the cord is still lingering because it just is hard to break. I think deep down you want to put yourself out there, but then the fear comes up to the surface with new relationships or new people you're dating, all the things you went through with this ex. Like it was a very hard relationship, whoever I'm channeling, to where it's almost affecting you today with stepping out and establishing new connections. So that's why if you are dating and talking to people, you're giving them a little bit of like a breadcrumb vibe. You're giving them a little bit of a breadcrumb. You give them a breadcrumb, Scorpio. I need you to stop giving them breadcrumbs. I'm laughing because you know I'm a Scorpio rising and this is so funny to me. All right, here we go. What is this person's intentions moving forward with Scorpio? We have the Emperor and the Fool. It looks like this person wants to step their game up. Because again, they recognize and realize that they're not going to find another you. That the bond, or let's say the soul contract you both shared was so powerful. But for you, it felt karmic in nature versus this one, it felt like love. It's not fair though, when you're a part of a relationship with someone and they're having a great old time and then you're over here suffering. That's not fair. Yeah, they don't want you to go anywhere. I think this person's also scared and panicking because they know you're single or you have the potential to definitely establish new relationships. For some of them, they may have been spying or can assume that you've started talking to new people, or they're assuming that you may be in a new relationship. That's why they're also coming back. Yeah. They're feeling you pull away with the Five of Pentacles. They're definitely feeling like you are abandoning them. So let me hurry up and do something because I'm about to lose Scorpio for good. That's their mentality. Very sad position for this person to be in. But if they would have treated you better, Scorpio, I think they would have had a different outcome. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I think so. So we got Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Could be a lot of different things, but that's the main energy, Scorpio. Alexa says, yep. Okay, so let's now look at your money and career, Scorpio. And let's see what you have going on for this week. Mela says, you are always on point. He is definitely a Pisces. Yep. So Spirit, tell me more about Scorpio and their money and career. What can Scorpio expect in money and career for the week of August 23rd through August 30th, 2026? We have the Death in the reverse. The Ace of Swords. Underneath the deck, we have the Nine of Cups and the Empress in the reverse. A lot of you guys are not satisfied with where you are in your life because you're letting your past hold you back. So it feels very mental for a lot of you, like you feel kind of stuck on something or someone or a situation from your past. And this is making you kind of feel like you can't progress forward. You kind of know you need to let that go, but it's got a hold on you. And I don't know, it just feels like some of you Scorpios are scared to experience new things. This can also be in the love department for a lot of you too. I could be channeling your love life, because I can tell in this reading, the whole reading is talking a lot about how hard it is for you to move on from this other experience. So you may be missing out on abundant opportunities because you're thinking about all that you may have lost because of that past situation. But let it be a motivator for you. You know, don't let it hold you back, hold you down. Some of you guys could also be dealing with a workplace environment that's not the best, and you're struggling moving away from that or getting another job. That can be another factor here when it comes to this money and career reading. So it feels like this week you're just processing it all, like my next steps, my next career move. What am I going to do next? My love life, like what am I going to do? It feels very much like a transformation phase. What are my next steps? That's what I feel like you're going through right now, Scorpio. But I would just give you a friendly reminder, move in faith, not fear. Don't overthink things. Just go with it and see if it works. Because if you just keep holding yourself back, you're going to cause delays in seeing things turn out in your favor. Yeah. So yeah, I just think that it's something that you got to really work through. So keep working on it. Good luck to you, Scorpio. I hope it works out. I hope whatever you went through, you can move past it. And it's very painful for you, whatever it is. For some of you, it could have been a divorce. You had to maybe lose a lot of money or investments, or something about that past relationship or your current job, like something. I don't know. I'm reading for thousands of Scorpios, so y'all tell me. I don't know. Sagittarius is up next. Any Sagittarius is out there? Saggy-waggies. We got Mela here. C-Trad. Hey, hey. Kevin's here. Hey, Kevin. And y'all be mindful to not zodiac sign bash. No zodiac sign bashing in the chat or the comments, y'all. All right. Here we go, Saggies. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What can Sagittarius expect in their love life for the week of August 23rd to August 30th, 2026? We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. The Star. The Fool in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Five of Cups, the Page of Cups in the reverse, and the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to be honest with you. Your energy feels pretty good. Probably the most healed or stable that I would say compared to some of the other signs I've read for this week. And I like that for you. But I can't say the same for the person that's connecting to you in love and romance this week. They don't feel very calm and very stable. In fact, this person feels stuck. Like they can't move. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to feel, what to do. They really want to experience a new beginning of love. But your energy is thriving and evolving and growing as a single man or single woman. And that, in fact, is giving a little bit of intimidation for this individual because they're like, whoa, what's going on? Why isn't Sagittarius stressed? Why isn't Sagittarius worried? Well, you're just doing your thing. And they don't know how to take that. So they don't do anything at all. They just sit there, fantasize of what it would be like to be with Sagittarius, to marry Sagittarius, to live with Sagittarius. Because I mean, Sagittarius is so cool. Like, I wonder what that would be like. Huh? You know, like that's what they're thinking. But it's like, okay, do something about it, right? So you're like, hello, do. For a lot of you guys, this is someone you know, all right? And they feel guilty. And they feel a bit loss of words and they don't know what steps to take. There could have been some things that they have done to sabotage this relationship. And now it's backfired and they're feeling like they've betrayed or hurt their own self by playing games with you. So how do I fix this? with Sagittarius is what they want to know. Because you don't seem sad. You don't seem depressed. You don't seem worried or anxious. And it makes this person very nervous too, with the Fool in the reverse to the Five of Pentacles and the King of Wands. There's certain days that they say, I would absolutely love to take action and talk to Sagittarius about getting back together, but what would that do when they're doing just fine without me? Like, very insecure and giving kind of like a coward energy from this person. I'm getting insecure and coward. And you just feel so at peace with getting your karmic justice. Good. Let them suffer. They should. That's what you're saying. Oh, well, they should have did right. I did what I had to do, so they should have did what they did. So what? I'm good over here. And I can definitely tell that a lot of you guys really feel like if you were to give this person another chance, it would go nowhere. You would be the one that's going to be supporting, building, giving this person a lot because you build yourself up to be this King of Pentacles, and they're only going to come in to take advantage of that. You become quite the strong, independent man or female, male or female, and they can see that you don't need anybody. You're not desperate. You're not lonely. You're not, oh, I got to just run to the next person. In fact, a lot of you guys just have found a place of acceptance. It does hurt that this person didn't get their crap together, but you're accepting it for what it is. And that is going to lead you to recognizing that this is not the person that you were destined to be with. No matter how much you wanted it to work, they were just not ready for that step. Especially now that you're seeing they're not even making the effort, even today. So what is this person's intentions moving forward with Sagittarius? They're just going to sit there and act like they're unbothered when they really are dying on the inside. That's what they intend to do. I feel like a lot of you guys will hear from this person, or you have heard from this person, and it was something very subtle or will be subtle. And if you don't respond to it or react to it, that's when they're going to definitely just feel like, okay, it's not a big deal. But it is. Yeah, deep down, they want that King of Pentacles energy. They want to feel respected by you, admired by you. I can also tell this person has a very delusional idea of self-identity. This person may see themselves as an emperor because you're an empress or a King of Pentacles. You're someone of a higher caliber than this person, but they put themselves on a pedestal. But I don't think they're really that. If they were, they would have moved different, in my opinion. Yeah, instead of juggling you or not prioritizing you. For a lot of you, this is a juggler or someone who just didn't handle you with a lot of care. They could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and Aquarius, and Aries, water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I had that predominantly in their chart. It's ridiculous, though, to be honest, because in my opinion, this is just Mika talking. People like this, if they really want you, do something about it. People, you know, you're not mind readers. You can't just assume this person wants you when they act like they don't. And that's the problem. They act like they don't. That's crazy. Mela says, in my Nene Leakes voice, the door is closed. The door is closed. Temperance Rising says, he just wanted my validation and for me to boost his ego. Ain't nothing got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Thanks, you, Mika. Yeah, I'm just being honest with you. It's almost like this person is like, they think they're an emperor and you're supposed to bow down to me and you're supposed to appreciate me. And, you know, but they're not. That's crazy. So they have a very delusional way of looking at themselves, or their own self-identity is kind of skewed. Yeah, Bree Prince says, you're right, Mika. Heard from him and it's a no. I'd rather just keep moving. I know that's right, girl. All right, we're going to go to Sagittarius's money and career for this week. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius's money and career for the week of August 23rd through August 30th, 2026. We have the Fool in the reverse. We have the Page of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Two of Cups and the Six of Wands. I'm getting a lot of you, Sagittarius, are not confidently moving in the direction of what you're really wanting to do. Some of you Sagittarius have an idea, a new creative business idea, or wanting to establish a new career or job, and you're a little nervous about it. Like, is that a good idea? Yeah, go for it. It's going to be something that I feel like you're going to love, have a lot of success. Just do it. Yeah, you're lying to yourself to say you're not good enough, or you don't qualify for the job, or you can't do it. You can, absolutely. Like, you have all the clarity, all the knowledge, all the things that you need to make this thing happen. So go for it. I love that for you. Can you tell me a little bit about what this could be for Sagittarius? Detaching from the toxic work environment, toxic lifestyle, toxic spending, something that you know you don't need to be doing anyway. So bye, just go. All right. Good reading, Sagittarius. Good luck to you all. Thank you so much for your kind words. Yeah. Coco says, hello, I'm always watching your channel and love your energy. Thank you so much, Coco. I'm glad you're here. Mela says, you're right about the Sagittarius money and career reading. She says, I have been hard on myself by getting this job with this company or with the country. Okay, you got it. Do it. So a lot of you Sagittarius are kind of like being too hard on yourself, or think you're not good enough, or it's something you're trying to do just like Mela, and you're like, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I do. Yes, you can. Go. You think you can. You think you can. Little engine that could. Go. Just do it. Thank you, Kevin, so much for your interest in booking a personal reading. I appreciate it. Yeah, my website is MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. I look forward to connecting to you soon. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you, man. Bree says, oh my gosh, thank you so much for the confirmation about the money and career. You're welcome. Saggy Waggies. Love y'all. Capricorns are up next. Hey Priya, how you doing? Oh, thank you, Mela. Thank you. Clock it. I think that's what it was trying to do. Clock it. I'm so lame. Just go with it. Capricorn, let's do this. Mama Lisa, are you still here? I know Kim's here. The Capricorn mods. The ambassador extends his gratitude for the Scorpio read. You're welcome. Oh, you said county, not country. Okay, I got you, Mela. It's okay. It's Sunday. Okay, Capricorn. Let's do this. Thank you, Kim. You like the color? Thank you so much. This old thing, I've had it a long time. I actually got it out. I was like, oh, I haven't worn that in a while. I guess I'll wear that today. All right, Capricorn. Here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What could Capricorns expect in their love life for the week of August 23rd to August 30th, 2026? We have the Star, the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, the Lovers in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Empress with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse and the Ten of Wands. You have someone in your energy this week, Capricorn, that really wants to make things right with you. Wants to really try to work through the issues and the pain that they've caused you. Why? Because the idea of losing you is too much. I'm hearing you're the total package, the Empress. But lately you began to move different. Not be as cooperative as you used to be. Not be as healing, as kind, as supportive. All the things that made this person feel so secure and so sure you weren't going anywhere. It's weighing heavy on them to know what they lost. But I can't blame you. When you're in a relationship where you just don't feel like you're a part of a team. This person makes you feel a lot of stress because you find yourself always giving, supporting, showing up, giving this person the benefit of the doubt, just being the good wife, husband, partner, or situationship. I can tell this is someone who played a lot of head games and mind games with you. This is also someone who wanted to go off and see if they can find greener grass on the other side. But there are no options better than you. They've been humbled since you've chosen to move different. They're very aware that they got to stop playing, that they got to stop giving you this one-sided experience. If they even got a chance in hell to have another chance with you. One thing that really stands out more than anything that's motivating them to come back is your worth and your value. You seem very responsible, very put together. A lot of you Capricorns watching are very independent. You just have a lot going on that just makes this person realize that they just found a jewel. They found someone that is very grown and not trying to be a booty call or, you know, just silly stuff. You're not with that. And they didn't like that at the time. They didn't like having to step their game up and be the responsible man or woman you needed them to become. In fact, they were very non-committal. They want to move away from that because they're seeing being in that energy of the non-committal and not really giving you what you need, that they're actually hurting themselves in the end. They didn't see it then, but this week they're noticing that you're not playing for real. Like you are serious. Like this disconnect of you not putting in the work anymore is the epiphany that this person needed. So the reason why you're not doing all this with this person is because you lost a lot by being with this person. Some of you guys lost a lot of money. You lost a sense of security and stability. You feel like you lost some of you, your self-identity and your independence because this person was toxic. So you're just not interested in having a new beginning because you remember what it was like when you were with this person. Your experience was not a pleasant one. And you've made a decision to just ignore them, block them, or just not give them the same type of treatment that they once got. You're nobody's option, and you're not going to definitely be with someone who's going to keep hurting on you. What is this person's intentions moving forward? So they want to drop all the other options they have or other things that got in the way of the relationship. So if it was family, if it was friends, if it was other people, whatever it was. They're willing to let all that go, and they're willing to see if they can heal things with you. So this star energy tells me with the Fool that they want a fresh start. So you will hear from this person. They're going to take a risk to reach out to you to see if they can fix things with you. I don't think it's going to work though. Some of you guys have this person blocked, so you may or may not hear from this person, but they definitely are. For a lot of you who do not, you will hear from them this week or soon. They can be an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Libra, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay. Doesn't have to be any of those signs. That's just the main energy coming through. Or if you're a cross watcher, a Capricorn could have done that to you. All right, let's look at money and career now for Capricorn for this week. Sunlight says true. Nice. Spirit, talking about Capricorn's money and career for the week of August 23rd through August 30th, 2026. We have the Eight of Cups, the Five of Swords in the reverse. Why the Five of Swords in the reverse? Okay, the World. Got it. Underneath the deck, we have the Page of Cups in reverse and the Six of Swords in reverse. You know, I feel like this is you deciding to bring an end to the old way that you used to do things. So for some of you guys, if you are going through a divorce, a separation or something, you're saying out with the old, in with the new. I'm going to just move different. I'm not going to overthink it anymore. I'm just going to just do what I got to do. It feels like I got to do what I got to do kind of energy in order to make space for forward movement in my career, in my finances. It feels like a lot of adjustments being made this week. Walking away from toxic relationships, whatever. And it's disappointing to have to do this, but you got to do what you got to do. And it's going to make your finances, your sense of security and abundance so much better when you kind of let go of people from your past or past jobs that aren't serving you. It almost feels like transformation. And you're not wasting any time this week to make it happen. I'm also getting just new information that you've learned over the course of maybe the past month or so to make you just kind of come up with this idea to do X, Y, and Z. And it's going to work out in your favor. But it's like I may have to let this job go or let certain people go or relationships go. But I got to do what I got to do. And I'm not mad at you with that. It is what it is. Okay. We got Aquarius next. As y'all can see, my voice is getting a little crackly. Probably need to take a nice nap after this live. Do we have any Aquariuses here? Aqua gang. You've been seeing butterflies everywhere, Kim? Wow. Well, that's definitely transformation for sure. So I may be on to something. Maybe on to something. Hold on a second, y'all. I got to send this email to this client. Y'all don't forget I do offer personal readings at my website, MEKA'S for those that are interested. The links are always in the description box below and the pinned comments, so check it out. And thank you to all of the supporters of the channel who have hit like today and who have hit subscribe. I appreciate y'all. And thank you to our amazing mods today, by the way. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Mama Lisa, for modding today on this Sunday. I know people are busy on Sundays, but y'all still came through, and I appreciate it very much. Don't hesitate to say hello to those ladies, y'all. You guys are here watching live. Let's get to Aquarius now. All right, let's do Aquarius. Hey, Levins, how you doing? Now, I don't know how to say that name. I'm going to just call you C. Hey, C from India. You have such a unique name, and I don't want to mess it up. Hey, R. Graham, how you doing? The sound is messing up? Okay, hold on. Let me get a different mic. All right, is that better? Can y'all hear me better? Can y'all hear me better? Okay, great. Let's go ahead and get started. Aqua gang. For those that don't know, your girl is an Aquarius sun. Aqua gang. Are y'all in this thing? Let's do it, Aquarius. Y'all probably know because of the sarcasm be at an all-time high. Yeah. Yep. Your girl's an Aquarius. Thank you, Victoria, for the love. She says hello and thank you for sharing your amazing gift with us. You're very welcome. Thank you for being here. Lovin says always positive and always there for us. High five for that. Thank you so much. Y'all, we almost through this reading. I'm going to crash hard. Give me some food and sleep. Girl tired. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What can Aquarius expect in their love life for the week of August 23rd to August 30th, 2026? We have, the Ace of Pentacles. Nice. Solid new love offer, guys. Ace of Swords. Hello, somebody. And the Ten of Swords in the reverse. All right. Underneath the deck, we have the Page of Swords in the reverse. And the Queen of Swords in the reverse. And the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Fix your face, Aquarius. Here we go. You got someone new that's going to be talking to you, Aquarius, and they really want to establish a serious, committed relationship with you. Some of you Aquariuses have already met this person, or you will be meeting them soon. And what you don't realize is that this is someone that may be recently out of some type of traumatic, horrible, toxic relationship, okay? And they're ready. I think they're ready. And when I say recent, I don't mean like last week, last month. I'm just talking about like they're getting over the devastation of the loss of that said ex-person. They may not be totally honest with you. The reason why I was kind of like looking like crazy and I had to fix my Aquarius face is because this person's not being totally honest with you with the fact that they can either come or go if they're triggered. They definitely don't want to be rejected. They definitely don't want you to push them away or be toxic to them. So this feels like a sensitive man or sensitive woman, like with good intentions, by the way, but they've been through a lot. So you know what I'm saying? They're just like, if Aquarius hurts me, I'm out. So they're going to do their best to learn as much as they can about you this week. Ask questions, get to know you, all that jazz. But again, when I tell you they're giving you a generous offer, a serious offer, this is not somebody child's play. This is not a broke, busted, and disgusting individual. This is someone who actually has their crap together. Hallelujah. Got their crap together and really wants to establish a meaningful relationship with you, Aquarius. Okay. They will compare you to their ex. They will evaluate you and ask themselves, is this truly someone I can see building a life with? Or should I entertain someone else? Because I feel like this is a new relationship, like dating phase type of situation going on here, I really wouldn't be surprised if this person is still like lukewarm, talking to other people or whatever, you know. In today's society, that's very common, by the way, Aquarius. So don't get in your feelings about it. But I don't really think that they are doing it to try to be a player or something. I think they're doing it as like an insurance policy. Sorry, I got like a hair in my eye or something. It's probably Duchess's hair. Jesus. Or my lash or something. Ah. The good thing about this whole experience, Aquarius, I'm going to be honest, is you're kind of going through a similar experience of like trying to get and move past your last relationship. So in a weird way, you both are kind of mirroring each other. You want just enough information. Like this person is all about investment and giving and supporting. And you're more like, I'm listening, I'm observing, I'm trying to figure you out kind of energy, which is typical Aquarius energy. You want to know, should I leave this person today, tomorrow, or next week? You don't know if they're going to break your heart. You don't know if they're toxic. You don't know. So you see how you guys are kind of mirroring each other. So how you feel going into this Aquarius is very similar to how this person feels. But both of y'all are not toxic people. You get what I'm saying? They're not trying to do anything to play games with you. I don't think you're trying to play games with them. However, comma, both y'all are terrified. All right, moving forward. What is this person's intentions with Aquarius? Y'all still here, Aquarius? Y'all still here? Y'all so quiet in the chat. Y'all done clicked off. We have the Strength in the reverse, and we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, they don't want to sabotage this. But quietly behind the scenes, I can tell that this person is going to work on themselves because they know they got to get to a certain level of openness and security to establish a meaningful relationship. But it feels so fresh to me, almost like talking phase type of deal. But they have good intentions. And they're opening themselves up to the idea of thinking more optimistically. They just need to first work on their trauma, work on their pain, work on whatever they went through. And I think it's the same thing for you, Aquarius. Let's see, what is Aquarius' intention with this person? Yeah, you're going to give it a shot. Four of Pentacles. You'll be there. You're like, I'll just be there. I'm here. But we'll see, you know. Typical Aquarius energy. I feel you. Okay. Your person could be an Aries. No. Scratch that. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They can be an air sign such as yourself. They could be a earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. A lot of earth, a lot of air. They could also be an Aries. So I did, because I got the Emperor. That's Aries. Yeah. They can have that in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign under their natal chart. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. Some of you guys, like I said, may be shocked that this person's being for real. You're like, what, girl, you lying? No, I ain't lying. They like you and stuff. I mean, you're an Aquarius though, duh. I mean, everybody likes us. All right, let's look at your money and career now, Aquarius. Carolina says, I love watching this. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. So Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius's money and career for the week of August 23rd to August 30th, 2026. 10 of Pentacles. Hello, somebody? Oh, yeah. 10 of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles. Nice. Underneath the deck, we have the Five of Wands in the reverse and the Ace of Swords. So I feel like a lot of you Aquariuses are thinking about money. Money is on your mind. And I can tell some of you guys may actually be about to invest or get into a money-making opportunity. This could be like a new career, new business, new idea that's really going to make you a lot of money. And I think you're going to stop overthinking this idea or situation and just go for it, because you feel confident enough to know, or to feel like you know what you're doing. But I feel like there was kind of like pause, like I got to wait until I figure this out. You know, the thing about a lot of Aquarius is first we got to get it in our mind, right? Before we make the action happen. So whatever this thing is you're doing this week is going to really pay off. Nice. Cha-ching. Yep, go for it. The Fool, baby, the Fool. Aqua energy. How you like them apples? It is what it is. Aqua gang. All right, y'all. We're doing Pisces, and I'm taking a nap. I'm so tired, y'all. I know Kim said, Mika, are you coming on later? Girl, I don't know. I really don't know. Probably not. I'm going to be honest. I really didn't get a lot of sleep this weekend. And I got so much other stuff. I got a couple of other readings to do tonight. And then I got some other stuff to do to prepare for my day job. I got so much stuff going on right now. I just really need a break. Can I just get a nap? Can I just get like 2 hours? I just need like 2 hours until I can come back to life and get some stuff done. I got so much to do, y'all. It's crazy. So Kim, probably not tonight, but tomorrow I will be back tomorrow night. So come join me tomorrow night. We will continue our individual sign reads. Tomorrow I'll do a collective reading. So if you guys want to join me, make sure y'all hit the notification bell so you don't miss any time I go live. And also be sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any time I go live. All right, last but not least, we got Pisces, y'all. Happy Sunday, everyone. I hope you guys are enjoying your day. And for all the newbies here, thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate it. Judy J says, thank you, Mika, and make sure you get some rest. Many thanks, girl. Thank you so much. I'm about to order my groceries, y'all. I don't have enough energy to go to the Walmart. I'm about to get on the app and just tell them, bring it to my door. Just bring it to my door. I can't even get in my car and go to the Walmart, y'all. I'm so tired. It's that bad. I'm like, gosh. And I was supposed to go live yesterday, but I didn't because I had a family situation that ended up taking my whole day, that I didn't get to go live last night. And then I had some other stuff I needed to do that I was supposed to start yesterday that I actually got to start today. Too much, y'all. It's crazy. It's irritating. That's what it is, because I'm kind of like a schedule girly, a planner. How many planners do I have watching where you kind of like plan out your day, plan out your week? You go on a vacation, you plan out the whole vacation. I'm one of those type of people. And I got to execute. If I don't execute my stuff, I be spiraling, y'all. I be like, ah. I'm just very organized like that. And I just feel like I'm checking boxes. Because in my mental, all these tabs open of all these things I have to do. I just feel like, okay, my tab, all these different things I got to address. It's overflowing. I need to do something. I got to give. So that's why I came on earlier, by the way, because I was like, if I do all the stuff I got to do today early, I definitely not going to go live tonight. So while I have a little energy after doing that personal video call with that client, I'm going live to holler at my folks. And then I'm taking a nap and I'm getting up to do some other work. I may order me a rotisserie chicken. I got some steaks marinating. I'm going to probably throw them on the stove real quick. I don't know, y'all. I'm tired. Struggling. But thank you, Kim. Thank you, Kim, for the support and understanding. And thank you all for understanding. And I'm sorry sometimes when I say I'm going to do something, I feel so bad when I have to postpone. Like the cancer reading the other day, I was supposed to do it. But y'all, I was gassed. I had like no energy. I said, there ain't no way I'm doing cancer reading and messing up their reading. I ain't doing that. So I said, I'll just wait until the next day. And people don't understand, as spiritualists and people that read tarot and energy, it can be extremely exhausting and a lot of work. And I'm just like not one of those readers that just throw 2 cards and be done. Next sign, 2 cards. Next. I like to read the energy, interpret, clarify, make you understand, go deep, ask more questions. And we be on a live for what, 2.5, 3 hours, just about every all signs reading. It'd be crazy, y'all. And I'd be looking up like, dang, we already been on a live this long, But I just like to make sure you guys get the messages. And that's just the person I am. Okay, here we go, Pisces. So I can go take my nap. Love you too, Kim. Thank you for understanding, y'all. I really appreciate it. And people don't understand, like, creating content, that alone is exhausting. Especially if you're talking for 2.5, 3 hours straight, plus you're interpreting energy and unpacking things, plus interacting with the live, plus commenting, plus answering emails. Y'all don't know I'm doing all that simultaneously. Exhausted. Y'all don't understand the work ethic. Plus, be a special education teacher on the weekday. Plus, work for the local university when we start working with them on that special certification. Plus, I'm about to start relaunch one of my other businesses. Y'all, tired. We gonna make it work though. I like to stay busy though. I'm an Aquarius. I get bored easy, so I like to do stuff. I just love to just stay busy. If I'm just sitting there, I'm like, I'm bored. You should have heard me as a kid. I'm bored. I hated it. I don't have ADHD, but you would swear I do, because I gotta do something. I can't just sit there. And you can only watch so many Disney movies as a kid. You can only go to Blockbuster so much as a kid, and you'd be like, I just got to do something. So as an adult, I work all the time to stay busy and enjoy my home that I'm paying the mortgage for. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy, you pay all this money for a mortgage or pay so much for rent, and a lot of us don't get to enjoy it. I'm enjoying my house. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm enjoying it. So I'm gonna find little side gigs where I can sit in the comfort of my home and, do things that I love. And that's kind of how we got here. All right, here we go, Pisces. Oh, Glim Shore says, and you're the most humble person on earth. Thank you so much. I really am, y'all. People tell me all the time, you got all those degrees, all those accolades. I was like, yeah, I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff going on, but I can hit the lottery and be a billionaire tomorrow, and I would still be super humble. I would still be the girl. I would still be that girl. I would not be walking around snooty and like, nah, I'll still just be chilling. Like, even my friends tell me back in the day, how I was back in the day, I'm the same girl, even though I have all this success and have all this money in my account and all that stuff, I'm still just chilling. I be chilling, y'all. Because I feel like money comes and goes, but character has more currency than anything. Clothes, shoes, cars, house, all that, okay. That stuff can go tomorrow. But if you don't have a good reputation or a good heart, or, you don't treat people kindly and stuff, you're going to have a miserable life. And I've been, humble beginnings. I've been where I didn't have any furniture. I've been where I almost got kicked out of my little townhouse. I've been there. I grew up on food stamps and welfare. I know. I grew up on the rough side of the tracks. I know. So because of that, that's also been a motivator so I don't struggle, because I don't like to live like that. I like to go on cruises. I like to be in the nice side of town. I like to have Duchess go to the groomer. You know what I'm saying? I like that kind of stuff. I like to travel. I like tonight, I'm making ribeyes. Okay. I want a ribeye, I can go eat a ribeye. I don't got to be like, oh my gosh, do I have enough for a ribeye? You know what I'm saying? Nah. That's not cute. If I want a ribeye, I'm gonna get a damn ribeye. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna settle for no $4.99 rotisserie chicken from Sam's. I want a ribeye. But I'll still eat a rotisserie chicken from Sam's. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Shoot, I'll still go to the dollar store. The $1.25 tree store. They're talking about the Dollar Tree store. The $1.25 tree store. Now the $5 tree store. Shoot, they be charging too much at them dollar stores now. $3 store. All right, I'm getting off topic, y'all. I needed that. Here we go, Pisces. Man, they running out. I went in there when they changed the prices. I said, $1.25? This supposed to be the dollar store. I'm sorry, but because of the economy, the prices changed. Well, then you need to change your sign. It should say $1.25 tree store, not Dollar Tree store. I told him. I said, let me speak to your manager. I'm just joking, y'all. I didn't go that far. But, you know, I'm sarcastic. I was like, man, y'all playing. Y'all, false advertisement. Let me call my lawyer. Oh, Judy says, thank you for your honesty, caring Christian readings, and so much clarity and discernment. You are a true 100 and pure heart with compassion and passion for people. So hats off to you, Miss Mika. Thank you so much. I know $3, then $4, then $5, Shirley. Nah. What's going to be $10? They ain't running out. But I sure be buying some of that $5 stuff up in there. Like, oh, yeah, I need to get a little. Let me go ahead and get this $5 plant. This cute $5 plant. You know what I'm saying? No, and I want to spend no $5. I'm like, well, it's still cute. Get this $5 plant. Now, I didn't remind you, I just went off of them that you had charged me $1.25, but I'm picking up $5 stuff in my basket. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, it's funny. It's funny. These folks running out, though. They need to stop. It is what it is. Can't help it. It's the economy. I know, 5 for $5. And then in the South, we got the 5 for $25. So that done went up. Y'all remember Applebee's? The 2 for $20? Why is it the 2 for $25? And then if you want to get extras, then they got the 2 for $25. Then the extra $2 if you want to get this. The extra $3 if you want to get. Y'all running out. Applebee's. Applebee's. It's supposed to be 2 for $20. Not for 2 for $25. Like, it'd be crazy, y'all. My friends, they, you know, I ain't got no sense. And I got the money, but I'll be still mad. I'm still be mad. I'm not gonna spend extra $5. 2 for $20. Still be ordering the most expensive thing on the 2 for $25. Then my bill be like $35 because I done added shrimps, I done added this, added that. And be like, it's good though. Y'all know y'all be doing the same thing. Y'all be mad, but sure be racking up a bill. Man. Folks be just... Here we go, Pisces. I'm sorry, Pisces. Let's get to your reading. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What can Pisces expect in their love life for the week of August 23rd to August 30th, 2026? We have the King of Swords in the reverse. We have the Tower in the reverse. And we have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Six of Cups and the Two of Wands. All right. You have somebody that I feel like you have a lot of history with from your past, Pisces, who really wants to try to establish a new beginning with you. And it's very tempting for a lot of you Pisces when it comes to this person reaching out to you. But the only reason why they're reaching out to you is because they need your help. They're not doing so well. And also, they don't understand why they don't have that same power and control over you or the situation. They feel like they're losing their grip on you. So by any means necessary to gain back that control, that power, and that abundance that you have given them when you guys were together, they're willing to lie, manipulate, be smooth as butter to get you to drop your guard. And that's the kind of stuff right there that I think a lot of you guys may not see coming, because they're going to come across very authentic, very genuine, like they're a changed man or a changed woman. But don't fall for it. I think that's what Spirit wants you to know. That this is someone who also tries to perceive to be this empress. They try to perceive to be so healing and so supportive and patient, and like they really can do a lot for you, when the truth is it's only shortly lived. You know what this feels like to me, Pisces? This feels like someone that comes in to love bomb the crap out of you. And then when they get you right where they want you, they discard you, leave you, or pull their energy back from you. If that doesn't work, I think this person's going to go into a whirlwind of crazy, because they're kind of running out of options on how to approach you in the situation. And they kind of feel almost like they're losing their grip. Like I say, this is definitely like one of those desperate attempts that they feel like would work. But again, it's only shortly lived. Another thing is, for a lot of you, they're coming back to you because other opportunities are just not their cup of tea. So this feels like someone that comes back when they feel like coming back. They revisit you when they feel like they need a handout or a favor. They don't check on you or see about you when you're broken, when you're hurt, when you're alone. For some of you Pisces, not all, stay with me, some of you will communicate with this person. Some of you will try to see if you can work things out in this relationship. Others of you will not. It's just all dependent on where you are on this journey. The only time you would consider giving this person a chance, and you may even tell them this if they change. And of course they will pretend to change, and that's the warning message. And this pretend change is the thing that I think a lot of you Pisces may hold on to after time apart, or after a separation or fight or disagreement. You're going to be like, okay, I'll give you another chance. I'll hear you out. I'll talk to you. Because you don't necessarily want this relationship to end. You just want this person to change for the better. What is this person's intentions? They want to keep you stuck. And once you realize this, a lot of you guys are going to leave. Once you realize that this relationship is all I want to be here for a fun time, not a long time, that's when you're going to realize you probably shouldn't have answered the phone, answered that text, or said anything. Like I said, some of you guys will not engage, but I'm getting a large portion of you Pisces watching will at least have a conversation or reply back to their text or say something. And that's when you're going to be like, oh, I see what they're doing. I get it now. And then you may just kind of disconnect. Yeah, it's going to take a little time for those that end up talking to them for you to kind of see this play out. That they were playing a game with you, that they were lying and manipulating you. Others of you have already caught on to the game and let this go. Either way, Pisces, make sure you be careful. Make sure you protect yourself. Because to be honest, for those that do pass this test, you have another person coming in, a King of Pentacles, no matter the gender, male or female, that really would like to see where this relationship can go with you. I would also be careful with the new person as well, by the way. Just because I don't feel like this is your forever person either. It feels almost like a spiritual test. So whether this be the past person or a new person coming in that comes in really solid, like a King of Pentacles. But then when we have the Chariot in reverse and the Three of Cups in reverse, you're going to also feel similar, like this thing isn't going anywhere. I don't want to just be your friend, or I don't want to be in a casual connection, or I don't want to be just here. So there has to be something about you choosing a different path. You learning from past experiences to stop overextending or over giving to the wrong people. I think there's something about that, Pisces, like your energy has been so generous to the wrong people. And I think there's something about learning how to have very stronger boundaries, because some people just don't have good intentions. Others do, but you just have to really pay attention in the dating phase to people, who's for you, who's not, and make those cuts as quick as possible. And once you realize this, a lot of you Pisces may spend a little bit more time alone and pouring into yourself before you're ready to go out there and date someone else. But a lot of you guys are still emotionally caught up in this past situation. And it's also energetically blocking that next best thing from coming in. So there has to be like cutting the cord, letting it go, accepting it's over. Like it's still like that emotional, or that cord is still lingering or something. And it's affecting even new people coming in some type of way. Yeah, it's affecting people in some type of way. And I hate that for you. I wish I could find like cards to come out and say, you'll find your forever person. But you just keep revisiting that emotionally. Like it's almost an addiction, an unhealthy attachment that you got to break from. So be careful with that, Pisces. Be careful. Not a good energy at all. This past person at all. Not good. They can be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, a Leo, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay. It doesn't have to be any of those signs. That's just the main energy that came through. Let's look at your money and career now, Pisces. And this is just for this week. So just, you know, go along with it. No matter if you're single, dating people, or if you're still caught up on the past. There you go for this week. What about Pisces money and career spirit for the week of August 23rd through August 30th, 2026? What could Pisces expect in their money and career? All right, jumping on out, we have the Two of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Six of Cups in the reverse and the Justice with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Let's see what this Two of Pentacles is. You got a lot on your plate, Pisces, that you're trying to get onto stable ground. So I'm just getting a lot of responsibility, a lot of things that you're trying to accomplish or do at this time. But be careful that these things are not overwhelming you or stressing you out. It may be something important about time management and making sure that you're going to put yourself on the right path to not be affected mentally or emotionally. Because I think a lot of you guys want to be able to say, it's going to work itself out. It's going to get better. That's what you keep telling yourself. But there has to be a better way. So you're not feeling upset or frustrated. I don't know what the solution to this is. And I don't even know if a lot of you Pisces know either. But it's something about looking out for yourself first. And I think that was a theme in the reading for the love portion too. Having a sense of independence and security, and put yourself first. Think about what would best serve you. Don't feel like you have to do so much for other people or jobs or things. Like, step back and think about what best serves you so you can have that strong Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, this week you may be trying to figure all that out because you do have a lot of stuff going on. It feels a little chaotic and it feels like a lot of responsibility or things you have to pay for or do. So yeah, with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, if you're not careful, it can start affecting your finances too, because you may start to feel unstable or overwhelmed. So you just need to kind of, I guess, prioritize things or get things in order in some type of way this week. So you can say, I'm good on my own. I'm good. I can make this work. And again, just like the earlier reading, with the King of Pentacles, don't feel like you have to give and support everybody or have to do so much for everybody. You may have to kind of spend some time and look out for yourself. All right. I'm going to stop the reading right there. Thank you so much, Pisces, for hanging out. And thank you all of you for coming to the live on this Saturday afternoon. If you enjoyed the reading, be sure you guys don't forget to hit the like button, show your girl some love. Right there is the link to get to my website, MEKA'S so we can go ahead and do that next personal reading together, because I do offer personal readings. And I may, but probably not. I know Kim wants to see me later. I may come on later. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. If not, I will see you guys tomorrow evening. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you for supporting me, and I'll see you guys soon. And all of you that want to leave comments, please do so. I do reply back to every single comment you guys share with me on every one of my videos. I am that girl. I do see you. So thank you for those in advance. I'll see y'all soon. Have a good day, y'all. Happy Sunday.